Yup, it's about that time. Masters say we still in the hunt. I mean, I don't like to get into all of that. We playing the Cardinals this week. This is I mean, when I looked at Kyler Murray's talent in college, I just thought it was amazing. I thought like it was just unreal. It was like creative player. Like you feel me? It was just I mean, it was something like I never seen something like that on such a small player, and just like it was like literally like you put the player on like 5'8" and was like, all right, I'm gonna put the speed on 100, I'm gonna put the acceleration on 100, I'm gonna put the juke on 100, and I'm gonna I'm gonna put the throwing power on 100. You know what I mean? And it seemed like that's what you got out of him. So this is week 15. I mean, I would say that I did say out loud many times I don't think Kyler Murray's gonna last in the league. My reasons is that I just I hate to say it because I'm not tall. That's it. That's not, you know what I'm saying. So it made me happy to be like, all right, though. You know what I'm saying. A fellow smaller guy or whatever like that is playing with these. I mean, it ain't like they NBA players. You know what I'm saying, but nonetheless, like the linemen are like they at least 6'5". You know what I mean? So it was always like hard to really say like, all right, can you play over the line or whatever. But that's my problem is that like I don't think he could throw over the middle because he is so small. I think like he has tried to throw over the middle, but it just gets batted down and it's prone to be turned over or whatever like that. It could be an interception. So that was my whole thing. Is just like if you can't really throw in the middle of the field because he's too small, it's not gonna work. But he does have great arm talent. Like the way that he throw the ball is amazing. Truthfully, like to be that small, like he's very accurate. But I feel like that's all baseball players, that do that. Between Baker, even though he ain't having his best year, it's a learning curve. But hey, we'll get through that. And my bad, y'all. That was rude. Um, and then who else? Patrick Mahomes. He had that baseball background too, where he throw the ball like a baseball. To me, the way he like just his stance, like the way his upper bodies is turning and how he just lets the ball go. It looks like he's throwing a baseball. Then you got Kyler Murray, who also, you know what I'm saying? Look, like they throwing a baseball, man. It's pretty cool to see. So but what am I thinking? My thinking going on to this game, honestly, um, well, people keep saying that they don't have playmakers, man, and they think this is gonna be an easy game. But they running back, what's his name? David Johnson, nice. Larry Fitzgerald, you gotta cover the man because he don't catch it. You know, you can't just sit up here and say like this is just gonna be a shoe-in win. You know what I mean? They gonna come here and try to beat us too. Like I think that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's unrealistic for them to just be like sit here, look at their record and go, "Oh, this should be the Brown. This should be a gimme for the Browns." Because we all know that, as of lately, we not really playing to what we play as. We play as whatever our competition is, but and let me like kind of hold the brakes on this a little bit. Let me say this too, man, while I'm talking about this. It's not that bad with Freddie. And when I say it's not that bad, let's be honest, like the record is so-so. It's about 50%, you know what I mean? So the fact that the record is 50% or whatever, I don't know who Fairmore in Ohio is. The record is almost 50%. That's a pretty decent year. If a head coach go 8-8 in their first year, that's not bad. You know, it really isn't. It's kind of sad that the season almost over, to be honest. And this is where we're at because I I didn't anticipate us to be this low. But and never mind what you see in the background. Happy Happy Black Friday to myself. So, that's where that's at. I ain't got no kids, so. But anyway, it's not that bad with Freddie, man. It really isn't. And I'm gonna just say that, right now. However, I will say this: like, it could be better. It could be better. Like, when you abandon the run game as many times as you have, and when you saying what you saying, like, oh, I was tired of just getting 3 yards per carry and blah blah. Like, excuse me. Like, do you not know who's back there? Nick Chubb, okay, and Kareem Hunt. One of those is gonna break off, and then your 3 yards per carry is gonna turn into a 5 yards per carry or 10 yards per carry. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part where it'd be like, man, he's over his head. Like, just get rid of him because he's not gonna get it. He's pass happy. Let's be honest, man. Hey, I don't want to do this because this is my guy, man. I can't talk about my guys, man. I can't bash them like this. But let me state facts, all right? I'm going to state facts. That's what I'm going to do. Because Freddie's my guy. That's my coach. And I'm going to ride out for him. But let's state facts. Everybody talk about that he played quarterback for Alabama. Big whoop. Okay? Like, who came out of Alabama playing quarterback and that had a successful career in the NFL? Name somebody. Because I don't know any. And if you can, leave a comment. And I'll look them up. But I'll say this. Unless they played for Bear Bryant or they played for Nick Saban, it don't matter that you played for Alabama. Because that was the teams or the coaches to play for. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't play for either one of those coaches, the fact that you came from Alabama and everybody want to put on like it's a badge of honor or something like that, it's not. Let it go. And that's another thing. I think that's the problem, is that I don't know any former quarterbacks, at least that made it to college, NFL-ish, has been very, very, that had the success that you would want in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I think it is because of what it is right now. I think because he's a quarterback and he likes to get pass happy because he's a quarterback, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? He abandons the run. He has great trickery schemes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's creative, but he ain't too creative right now, man. Like, that's hence the drama that we got going on. Like, I know I ain't making this about the Cardinals and stuff like that because it really ain't much to talk about with them. I mean, their record is what their record is. There ain't really a whole lot to say. But we do need to go in here and we need to go ahead and beat them, man. And Fred, ooh. Let's just see what happens, man. I'm going to lay low. I'm not going to say too much, man. We already know what they need to do. I've been saying it since the beginning of the season. I'm tired of saying it. That's why I get tired of saying, get the ball to Nick Chubb. Like, show me something. If y'all want to fucking pass, then pass and do it well. Do it to the point where I'm comfortable. That's why we keep saying it's an ugly win. Because these these wins aren't comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're winning. Yes, I'm thankful for that. Yes. It's like a sloppy run, Instead of us knowing that we about to win, like, yes, that's what we supposed to do. We supposed to run to the finish line, head, I don't care how it look, like if we arms flailing and we pass the finish line or whatever like that, that's what it feel like. Like we just giving it our all to get past the finish line. Like, we kind of tired, but we just gonna keep on running and then we get there and we like, all right, we won. And it's like, damn, like, that was an ugly win. Like, his arms is going everywhere and everything. Instead of it just being, you know what I'm saying? Like that. But that's what I'm saying, though. For real. Is that's what it's supposed to be like, man. And we don't be getting any of that. But hopefully we only got that twice, but this whole year. But we need to get more of those. You know what I'm saying? And where we just know that, like, we never gave up and we kept on fighting, and that was that. So I'm about to get off this thing, man, because I crack myself up. And I'll be back after the game. Real Sister Browns fan signing out. Peace.